So what's up guys? Today's an exciting day because I'm going to bring you the first episode of a career mode series I'm doing with Schalke 04, and I felt that they were a very good team because everyone for career mode does Borussia Dortmund or better decent teams. And I felt Schalke was kind of unused, and they have a good team. They have Huntelaar, Draxler, who's going to be extremely good in the future, and they have quite a decent transfer budget, so it should be fun. If you do really want me to do a different team, then just put that down in the comments below. So for settings, put it world class, 6-minute halves, leniency. We'll make that Euros for a Bundesliga team. We'll download the latest squads. We'll be in the first season of the Champions League. Yep, there we are. We've already been put in Group F. And we will be participating in the first transfer window of the summer, so that should be good. Oh, okay. EA decided to cut me offline, so we're just going to reset the squads, but that won't make too much of a difference, to be honest. And guys, please, if you'd like to see more of this, please drop a like below or subscribe to the channel, and you'll see much more of this, I promise. So let's get started. I guess we'll start in the office and look at our inbox. They want us to round the round of 16 in the domestic cup. Shouldn't be too difficult. Transfer information, just basic stuff. Well, we need a striker. I'll look into that, even though we got Huntelaar. And I usually don't use the global scouts, but we'll look into that. And they want us to do well in the league, as most clubs would. Let's take a look at the squad, and I'll just fast forward this so you don't have to watch me do all of it. Okay, so my apologies about that. I'll just go over the squad quickly with you. We have a pretty decent backline. I didn't really change much with that, besides putting in Felipe Santana, who's a brilliant header of the ball and a very good player in this game. I've decided to change up the midfield a little bit. I've put in Boateng and Rudiger. On the wings, I've put in Draxler and Choupo-Moting, and for strikers, I've put in Newstabber and Huntelaar. Even though Newstabber, I'm looking to get rid of and try and replace a different striker with him. So we'll just save that. And so next, we'll look to find a striker. A good player who I considered is a Bong Lahore. He's very good in the game. Got a very pacey player up top, since Huntelaar is more the strength and foot in that, and maybe we'll get a Bong Lahore to compromise with him, which would be a very good striking force. He's done well for Aston Villa, Bong Lahore, and he's a very good player in this game. I know that, but I also decided to inquire about Butland because he's looking to be a really good keeper in the future, because he's only 21 years old and he's already pretty good. So I put in an inquiry for him, and to replace my keeper, because I don't know a lot about him. And then I realised Cadillac is a very good player, and he's 22 years old, and he can be amazing, an amazing player. So I asked my scout to scout him, and I think I'll put in an inquiry for him because he's a player who I've played with before, and he's very good. He is a silver in this game, but for Ultimate Team, and they want 5.5k and or 5.5 mil for him, and that sounds doable. We have a pretty decent transfer budget. For Bong Hall, they want 5.5. Oh, sorry, they wanted 6.5 for Cadlick, so we probably won't be able to get them both, but we can figure that out. And Butland has gone on loan, so I can't purchase him at the moment, but we'll be looking to get him in the future, I think, because he's a very good player. But I think our keeper might be good, but I don't know. So we'll put an offer for Cadlick. We'll try and lower the price to maybe, you know, get him for a better deal. I'm not sure how much he means to his team. He's only an important first player, but I'm not sure which one to decide with, because I probably won't get both if I'm looking to get a keeper as well. So I'm going to hold off on them, and I'm just going to look into a keeper, because I can't afford Butland. So I'll put in an offer for Begovic, because he's an extremely good keeper in this game. I'm not sure how much he goes for, how much Stoke City there will offer for him, but I'll inquire anyway and see where that goes, and we'll just advance from here. And they want 26 million for him, and I'm like, mate, I can't afford that. So I'd figured I'd put it down a good bit and probably offer them our keeper, because that usually works when trying trade players. And as well, I'm not going to need our keeper if we have Begovic in that, even though I'm not sure how the backup goalkeeper is. But yeah, I think that's a good move. So I'll submit that offer, and I hope we can get Begovic, because he's an outstanding goalkeeper in this game, and he'd add a lot to the squad. So that looks good. Just checking up on Cadlick now. I believe he's got 4 days remaining for his scouting. And I mean, look at those stats. He's got great acceleration, good bit of sprint speed. Mostly his strength is all what a strike needs, and I don't think we'll get Nicholas Bentner, because it would be a horrible move, even though God bless Lord Bentner. But we'll put in another inquiry, another offer here for Cadlick. We'll put him for 4 million, because I don't think I want a Bunglahor as much as I want Cadlick, because Cadlick looks like, you know, can improve a lot as a Bunglahor. Is probably just gonna say the same pacey striker that he already is. So we'll see what they say about that offer, because I think Cadlick would add a lot to the squad. And they said it's unacceptable. These people are just so mean. But I will get them what they're asking for, and they should accept that, or else why would they ask for it? That wouldn't make much sense, would it? And Stoke City said absolutely not. So I figured I'd raise it a couple more, even though that seems a little bit ridiculous, but I'd offer 11 million and my keeper as well. Now, you know, I'll move it down to 9 million, because if I want Cadlick, then I can't have both. I mean, in fairness, now our keeper's worth 7.5 million. I'd still be getting a bargain if I latched on to Begovic, but you never know. So the worst I could say is no, and I'll put that in for 11 million. Actually, make it more suitable. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. And he finished the scouting report on Cadlick, not something I'm really looking into. And Valencia want Draxler for 14 million. Now that's a very good offer, but I think he's going to be but I think he's going to be so much more in the future. So I'm gonna hold on to that, and I'm not going to even counter. I'm just going to reject it, because he's 20 and he's already IT rated. So I don't want to give up Draxler just yet. Let me wait till he hits his prime. And they want Nude Stabber, which I'm not planning on playing him, so I'll counter offer that, see if I can get a couple more bucks off it, and then I'll be able to. That would be a great sell, because I don't need him at the moment. So that would be a really good transfer if that goes through. And they accepted the offer for Cadlick. So I'll give him what he wants, make him a crucial first team player, and I hope he says yes. And then we also have some international management stuff, but I'm not really concerned about that. And we'll look at Cadlick's finish stats. He's got 87 acceleration, 87 sprint speed, 86 agility, 79 jumping, 76 finishing, and 75 ball control. If you ask me what a striker needs, I'm going to say that's it. So Kedlick would be an amazing, outstanding purchase if we get him. And Stoke City have accepted our offer for Begovic, so that's really outstanding. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to afford of him, and if he'll even be able to go through. So I'll just give him what he wants and make him a crucial first team player, and hope that that works out. Okay, so busy episode. So they finished. Okay, so Barcelona, who just purchased 2 keepers over the summer, just said, oh, let's sweep up Begovic as well. So they've put in an offer for Begovic, and they in Sampdoria have decided to match their offer with Nude Stabo, or however the hell you say his name. I want him off my team because I can't say his name. And then Kedlick has decided to reject our offer because he's being a baby, and Begovic has completely declined our offer. We can't even counter because I don't know. I give up on Begovic. So we'll offer Kedlick a bit more. We'll give him a 10% increase, make him a crucial first team player, and hopefully that will push him over the edge. And that would be outstanding if we could get a Kedlick, because I think we really need him, even though Hunter does pretty good. So the bloody transfer talks have broken down, and I was kind of hoping he knew Stabber, or how I don't know his name. Hoping he was good to get off our team, but Kedlick again rejects our offer. So I'll put him at important first team player, but I'll give him 35,000 a week because money talks, mate. So he should be a pretty valuable purchase if you ask me. I mean, like, a 22-year-old getting 35,000 a week sounds pretty good. And another transfer offer, this time for Banata, and they're offering 4 million. I'll give him for 5.2 mil, even though I'm not going to be playing him. But he is a somewhat valuable player, if not to me, then to someone else. So 4 million is a good trade. And Kedlick has finally accepted our offer, so we'll take him and we'll get him on our squad as quickly as possible. And so that's very good. So we'll move him in the place of Nudes. You can figure out how to say his name. I'm giving up. So we will put in Kedlick for him because I don't know how to say his name, and also because he's a centre defensive mid, a striker. So I wish he could have sold, because now he's just going to be unhappy at the team. But stuff happens, and we have signed Kedlick, and that's what I'm happy about. And now we are going to another transfer offer, and they are not willing to spend that much, but they've countered with their same offer, and so I'll offer him for what he's actually worth. And I probably wouldn't have played him anyway because he's 29 and Draxler's 20, and he's going to improve so much, and he's a waste. Hopefully they'll accept that, because that'd be good if we could get a player that we don't use off the team and get money in exchange for it. If you're not using something, you get money for it. That's a pretty good deal. And we have a first match against Granada, which should be exciting, and they've decided to match it and go ahead with it, so that's fantastic. And we probably won't get to the match today because the episode's already been extremely long, and he wants to play goalkeeper age 18. He could be good in the future, hopefully, or complete rubbish. But I'll try and get him in against Granada. And so I'm afraid that's all we have for this episode, and I'll see you around.